Yep. Okay.
Alright, send me it by WhatsApp. Beaky Bailey, your time, your time, you see me? Come on in, folks. Share the link, share the link. You ever have one of those days, maybe week, maybe month, maybe those years, but yo, I had a terrible week. It's not normal. It's like everything break down. Wash machine, dishwasher, everything. Just decide, yo, it's not working today. So I had my nigger nap. I came home from work, do what I had to do, and just decide, yo, take a couple minutes nap, take an hour. Yeah, I know I'm on one right now, you see me? Okay. Come, share the link, share the link. Let me see. Nobody else in the chat yet? No. Let me see. Beaky Bailey, Beaky Bailey. If you don't know, Google him. If you don't know who Beaky Bailey is, Google him. He will be my guest coming up. You understand? But first, I have to talk to my dude. Let's get into the chat. Nobody yet. Wait. Copy. All right, people. Give me a minute. Give me a second. You understand? We have to talk about it. We have to talk about, can we save Jamaica? What's going on in Jamaica? We already know what's going on. Who is to be blamed in Jamaica? But my guy, I have a guy, he want to like have a conversation with me. Yeah? And I welcome it. I welcome the conversation. And for who don't know, this is the third week straight. You understand? We decide, yo, we're doing our thing here. Here in Holland. Michael Radio, Naked Truth Podcast. You see me? So share the link, come online and do your thing. Call my guy. Beaky Bailey. Beaky. Your time now, Beaky. Your time now, Beaky. Up. Share the link, Beaky. You may talk to no Beaky. Share the link. It's a Bailey. Share the link. You see me? Share the link, Bailey, and do your thing. Enough respect to all those who are tuning from Jamaica. If you're over here in Holland, just do your thing. Share it, leave a comment. I don't know what thing said, you see me? Soon, this will be the artist thing every Friday evening. Here in Holland and still in Jamaica. Jamaica is now maybe 2 o'clock. Like my friend Asib. Share the link when you get it and know say, yo, I the maddest thing on radio now, you see me? Why go radio when you have Michael, eh? Why go radio when you can come here and hear everything? Eh? And look at my neighbor now, oh God. My neighbor is making noise. It's not normal. But Beaky Bailey, big up yourself. You'll be my second guest today. Yeah? Share the link. Oh, nobody not coming yet. Come on, people, come on. Let me see you. Who this now? Some crazy people, you know. I mean, I like nobody really call me them time, you see me? Time I mean, work. This is work. Beaky Bailey. Their thing. Alright. Get to my guy, get to my guy, get to my guy. Get to my guy. Hey, everybody, you hear that Madonna is in the hospital? Poor Madonna. Some people forget them age, you know. You understand? All them want trick with. But Madonna been around from long time, you see me? From I was a child, I hear about Madonna. Now she's in jail. No, not jail, sorry. Talking reckless. Now she's in the hospital. You care? No. Not really, and I say with a sympathetic towards people, you know. But when you are a star, yo, big up yourself, my friend. Big up yourself. Stay right there, yeah? Let me put me intro down.
No, what you finna?
Yo, yo, One of my best friend that. For now. You see me? Until him fuck around. But hey, Madonna hospitalized. And I must be honest, people. I must be honest. Me not really care. Because Madonna is not a spring chicken as she would like the younger generation to think. Madonna has been around from way back. You understand? Way back in the 80s, 40 years ago, Madonna was already doing her stuff. You see me? But because of Botox, because of all this treatment, and still, after all that surgery and things, she still look like a ghost, look like a shell of herself, of her former self. You see me? She looking like a piece of pork. The last time I saw her on the Grammy. But she's in the hospital. You care? No, I sure you don't care. Let me see who in the live chat now. Leave a comment if you're in the live chat. You see me? Let me see. Boost me thing, share me thing. No? Stop making it look so. You see me? Yo, my friend. Mr. Hall, you good?
I'm there, man. I'm there taking everything. Speaking of Madonna, what? Camino, why she hospitalized? Why do you think she hospitalized? It's a bacterial infection, you know. It's a severe bacterial infection. Because most people would have seen or hear some Madonna hospitalized and things are plastic surgery or a whole year to take her. It's a bacterial infection.
Alright, stick a pin. I'm gonna come back there. So, because yo, that's why I like talk to you, because you always show me through a curveball. And guess what? I like curveball. Listen me. Pause. What you hear about Jamie Foxx?
Yeah.
Why you think Jamie Foxx in the hospital?
It's a stroke. He suffered a stroke.
Brother, Jamie Foxx was doing a movie, and according to them, he had to get the thing in his shoulder first. That prick. He have to get it. And after him get it, shit happen. And people blaming everything. People blaming the little birds. They're blaming the fishes in the ocean. They're blaming everything except that.
Well, now, which prick you attack?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. We just come out of it.
No, man, I two different things that, man.
Yeah?
It's a stroke the man get.
Yeah, that caused the stroke. The prick in the shoulder caused the stroke.
Who tell you that?
The two little birds.
All right. So my question is, your two little birds them more trustworthy than the other two little birds them out there?
Yes. Let me tell you, because listen, you see all the doctors and all the media tell us for 2 years straight. Dear little bird, when they send out and preach to us, it turned out that all of them was wrong. So I can't follow them anymore. You understand?
No, but you know the thing, me not talk about the doctor two little bird or your two little bird in the two little bird me talk about a Jamie Foxx daughter and his sister who come out and say, yo, it's a stroke him get.
Yeah.
We cannot help him recover. Please accept, please grant us some privacy during this time. So
No, Jamie, no, Jamie. Jamie Billy's platform, his entire career of other people's business. Jamie Foxx was the one who go up on stage and roast people. So now when him stroke or whatnot, me no want hear nothing about privacy. Him not get no privacy from me.
A two different thing, man. That are two different things. You have the life for the entertainer and then you have the private life. What me ask you is, you know Jamie Foxx mother name or him father name or him sister name?
No. Jamie Foxx, me no go so far in I'm theme business.
That's two separate things. For example, look on this.
Go ahead.
You interrupt you. I took over the show, but you upon your platform, right? So the naked truth, right? You forward, you give your opinion, you express your opinion. God forbid something happen to you. The fans them we are watching, them not entitled for know where your family are feel or where you are feel. You show them where you show them. Are two separate things. The man that them sip on the camera and the privacy where you entitled to in your home are two different things. So if Jamie Foxx go up on stage and roast people, him not tell you who for mother the very which part or who for father the this or who the that. There's the entertainer and then there's Jamie Foxx the person.
They are both one and the same. In my eyes, they are both one and the same. You understand? You are entertainer and politician. There's no secrecy. You can ask for it all you want, but no, you're not getting it from me. And number two, the data came out and said privacy and that stroke and all that. And then the next day, they had a loose video circulating of Jamie Foxx talking about, oh, I'm okay, this and that. That was very edited, heavily edited. You understand?
You forgot to show me that video. You forgot to show me that video. I never see
Consider yourself taught. Consider yourself taught that's the first strike against you. Yeah, the hater miss nothing. I don't miss nothing out there.
So much strike.
Yeah, that's not, I miss nothing. Michael miss nothing. I saw the video and was like, and under the comment, people say, yo, this edited. This is bullshit. You understand? No.
Here what the thing. Which part of the video that come from? Because me and you could have sit down and make that video there and release it. And then, but who posted the video?
His daughter. Jamie Foxx's daughter posted. You see me? And say, yo, he posted on Jamie Foxx's account. Trust me, about 3 weeks ago. And the whole internet come down and say, yo, you take with a fool, because this is a crap. This heavily edited. We realize, say, yo, this is a bullshit. I believe in closer to death more than closer to recover.
Me believe so as well. I feel him touch and go with it.
Yeah, me feel say the end of Jamie Foxx, you see me? You know, me not saying can't come back, but the old Jamie is gone. And it's sad, you know. It's sad, you know. Me not to say, yo, right, it should happen and blah, blah, blah. But me I say, yo, just don't act. It's not the time to act. You understand? In just gone and like that. You see me? But back to Madonna now. You see me?
Yeah.
What you say happened to Madonna? She have some infection.
This is how me see it. I'm not too busy about Madonna. When I see the reports, I say, okay, I'm see what's going on. And then I just read and say severe bacterial infection. I'm going to keep it moving, just to be honest with you. I'm not too listen to music, I fancy her, I care about her too. But I just add another caveat to where they talk about, and I'm just at the point say, is a bacterial infection she has suffered from.
Yeah, but the thing is, you know, when I am getting older, when I reach a certain age, no matter why you go to the hospital, we just chalk it up on the old age, isn't it?
That's true. The body can't fight it.
Yeah, exactly. What's your name? Tina Turner just dead. People, what kill her? No age, brother. She 82, I think.
Yeah, sometimes
I just hear time. You know want to know if a bus knock you and you're 85-year-old. We should chalk it up on the old age, because if it's younger, you'd run out the way. Don't.
You're going too far. If
you're younger, you'd run out the road. so anything from you pass a certain age, an old age kill you.
You don't know a way when you across the road. You don't hear the bus.
But you worse than me. You see? So at least your ears don't work good. You understand? Yeah. But I just saw a thing said, rest in peace to Tina Turner and all that, flowers and everything. She live a great life. If I live to be 80, don't cry for me. You see me? As a matter of fact, if I die tomorrow, don't cry. Just say you're the world better. You see me? Just say you're the world better and that's it. Just move on. I just say things said better. But yo, you are here in Europe, yeah?
Yeah.
And brother, we have two different opinions of when we talk the good things about Jamaica, it's all good. People love to hear the good things about Jamaica, especially Jamaicans. Jamaicans abroad love to listen, love to talk, and love to live in this dream world. You understand? When it pertains to Jamaica, we want to think, we want to accept the delusion, yeah, that Jamaica is this land of peace and tranquility. That nothing wrong is happening in Jamaica. We want to push the bad under the carpet. Yes? Whenever a news come out about Jamaica, especially the vloggers, when we talk about Jamaica, not even in the negative way, because I don't see it as being negative if I talk about what's happening, talk about the killings that's happening in Jamaica, talk about the rampant corruption, both from the politician, the police, the musician, you understand, the drug dealers, all of them. When I talk about them, people look at me and say, yo, why you always talk negative about Jamaica. You understand? And in my eyes, it's not negative. If I speak the truth and you are offended, that's not my problem. You see me? The truth is the truth is the truth. You understand? It's not my truth, it's reality. You understand?
Stick a pin right there, sir.
Go ahead.
Come make you speak. My point is, right, because what you are reporting, is not false information or necessarily negative information. Whenever we see a post this murder or this house are burned down, my question is, what is the intention? What is your intention when highlighting and promoting that to your viewers in Europe, etc.? What me I say is, all right, show me the video or the article or an Instagram post where you post something positive. You get me? Come see countless ways say this is what going in a Kingston, this is what going on Jonestown, Portmore, etc. That's all right. It does highlight what is actually the facts of what's happening. But all right, want to the increase in positive things there, or this good story or that good story. That's just my question. Why not highlight both sides? Because the truth is the truth, Bad happen, that's the truth. Good things happen, that's the truth. Well, my question is, why not highlight both sides? That's a question one for you. Question two. I realize I'm not too see the promotion or the highlighting and negativity in other countries by you if you get to me. For example, both of us live in Europe. You can ask me right now a million bad things about Poland, and I can tell you. I can also tell you a million good things about Poland. But if I ask you, tell me 5 bad things about the Netherlands, I don't know if you're able to tell me or if you're willing to tell me as quickly as you're willing to tell me about the negative things about Jamaica. That's my problem, if you understand that.
Yeah, I understand. I will answer your second question first.
Yeah, man.
My house can't burn down, amigo. Me have time to go look at your house. I am in Holland, yes, but I can be deported at any time. Never mind having a Dutch passport. All that sound cute. The Dutch can come and take it at any time. My first prerogative is Jamaica. That's it. First and foremost. So I have no time to be looking at who dying in Holland from bullets and bombs. You understand? That are some white man to come deal with that. Me no business about that. Me no talk about politics, Dutch politics on my platform. You understand?
Right.
Me no care. If I open the door tomorrow and say police stabbing whosoever, I don't care. I walk past them. So I don't really care about that. That's not my problem. You understand? I don't trick myself. I don't drink the Kool-Aid. You understand? Because I'm living in Holland, I am Dutch. No. I'm Jamaican, and they let me know on a daily basis. The Dutchman remind me that, yo, nigga, you're working here, you're making some money, but you're Jamaican. Yeah? They make you know.
Yeah.
You understand? Maybe not in those words, but in actions they tell you that. So I am reminded daily that I am Jamaican. So Jamaica is my first and foremost priority. You see me?
Yeah.
Okay. Now your first question was why we talk about why this platform highlight mostly negative things. Brother, you can go and create a platform and talk about the good things. You have 1 million YouTubers out there. Not only Jamaicans, you have whites also, Europeans and Americans talking about Jamaica. The travel, some of the biggest channels that talk about Jamaica are Travelers Channel. You understand? They tell you where to go in Jamaica. Those are white people doing those channels, and they never talk about somebody who gets shot or something. They don't talk the bad happenings. They never approach that. You see me? Only a select few channels like Politics Watch, My Views TV, On The Spot News Media, Popeye News Network, Mobile Roots TV, about 10 away. Not me. I wouldn't count myself as one. Yeah, because I am not. That is the thing that is holding my channel back, because I love to talk about Jamaica, but I am always a dollar short and a day late because I am not there. So by the time the news reach me, I would have to copy and paste from another channel, and I can't take that, doesn't it? I no. So I decided to just be me, take this road. You understand? Create my own lane. On Fridays, come here and talk about music, Jamaican music and say, you see me?
No, here what the thing.
Yeah.
Because if you realize, whenever forward on the platform and I try to tell you what to do or how to do, me I
I agree.
inquire.
I agree. That's true.
I'm inquiring why. So when I tell you, say, hey, start speak about the good things. It still is a question. Why only highlighting the crime? That's just my question. Why only highlight the crime? That's all I want.
Why? Because it's a part of Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Good
a
answer.
part of
Good
what's
answer.
happening there, and listen, I would like to go back to Jamaica one day and live. And if I can play my part and shine in the light on the crime and violence, maybe it can stop by the time I'm going there. But everybody cannot be too afraid to
So that's
post.
the intention. That's the intention. Highlighting some of the injustices in the country so that maybe by the time you ready to retire or
Yeah,
bring your family set
it
up
might,
abroad,
I might say a
it's a
decrease.
better country.
Yeah, yo, I'm gonna tell
Okay,
you why
okay.
why 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 I do that. Wait, last year it was over 1,400 people died, I think, and crime is down in
Yes.
Jamaica now. The last I check.
Yeah, it's been done the first two quarters. First two quarters of the year. It's done.
Ah, and more partially to the bloggers. You cannot deny that. Yes.
Man,
Yeah,
all
partially to
right.
the bloggers. Them we shine the light. Well, not we. I only copy and paste from them, but yeah, the
You know
bloggers
what?
helped me that possible.
For entertainment purposes, I gotta agree with answer. All right.
That's
Me
strike
not talk
two.
the
Strike
facts.
two.
But yeah, but no man. If I strike two, so we strike you with a point. At least strike seven.
Yeah,
At
man.
least
Go on,
strike
team.
seven.
But you always make a valid point for real. You made a valid point for real. Just that yo, when I shine the light on it, when I put light in the dark, cockroach and rat run, you know that they just scatter. And brother, somebody have to do something because you cannot disagree that Jamaica is in a terrible state.
Which part of Jamaica we are talking about now? Can we have to start differentiate the economy, the government, the socio-economic standards? Which part exactly? Come on, want to paint a broad brush and say Jamaica sink. Because there's part of, as I tell you, there's parts of Jamaica that are improving, and there are parts of Jamaica where
Economical
there's
wise, which part of which sector in Jamaica growing? Economical wise, who? He just cater to some. You understand?
you mean
When Jamaica grow a certain way, the poor man still remain poor. You see me? It's like they
what
cannot get a piece of the pie. And the government, let's not talk about the government. The government is corrupt true and true and true.
when it comes to the government in Jamaica, you'll never hear me say anything positive about either party. When it comes to the government, that's a sinking ship. Not
Ex-
even sinking. It was part of the Titanic there, right?
Yeah, they are the water. Brother, let me tell you a
Yeah.
story. Yeah? I'm in Maypen. Maypen is JLP, yeah? And this PMP guy came into the community and was like, yo, I want to, he start to he start to recruit people. Say, yo, blah blah blah, this, that, and the third. And I remember the standpipe was like 300 meter away down there. So you see me? And because he wanted the love of the people, he buy some length of pipe. You understand the length of pipe? And just hook them on and bring it up in the community. I know the bad man them go broke up the pipe and so it's like that is when I look and say, yo, this people crazy. Now you have to walk further to get the water, you see me? So that
I'm gonna tell
the
you,
politician can
when,
bring the water, the MP
when,
can bring the water into the community and refuse. But the opposition came and bring the water into the community and they destroy it. So
when,
it's not about them can't do it, it's that they don't want to do it, isn't it? Because the next election day the people still vote for the guy. I'm like, yo, isn't it?
and that's where some responsibility has to be taken by the citizens as well. I remember there's a politician by the name of Damien Crawford. Right now, the man must look a battery on where them send him go. That's go lose a seat over there. So when I want to say maybe 6 years ago. This is when he just entered into big man politics, right? They sent him over. Which part over this again? I think Portland. I think I in a Portland. I'm not 100% sure. And he had an initiative was to hear what everybody in the community or in the area or in the constituency 2 days a week free maths class and free English class so that you can get your CXCs, right? Because without education you can't go nowhere. You can't read and write and you can't count, you can't go anywhere. So I'm
For
saying
real.
free maths and free English, and that way I can uplift the entire constituency, maybe over a generation, maybe over 8 years. But if everybody at least educated at the minimum level, you will see a change
Yeah.
in not only the ability to reason, because if you can reason,
Yeah.
you'll be less quick to throw a punch or stab a man. If you can reason out
Yeah.
something else,
Communication, yeah.
okay, there's something else to live for. You know what the people them tell him? That can't full belly and vote him out. The free maths class and free English class can't full belly and vote him out. And that's what I say, yeah, man. No matter if you have a good politician, you need the sheep have to be willing to be shepherded, if that makes sense, or to be led.
Willing to be led,
So
yeah.
exactly.
But,
And
but I totally understand what you're saying. I understand. I can relate. During this lockdown period, the Minister of Health, yeah, was going through a community and he was standing on top of his vehicle, push his head through the
sunroof.
sunroof or whatnot. And I remember, you understand, the people talking about water. And he said, you want the water? Go get the job. I said, yo, go get the shoulder. I don't want to say the word on YouTube. Go get the thing for your shoulder. You see me? I'm like, yo, the arrogance, the hubris of this little fucker. Telling me.
1 second.
Because they know they can't lose.
Full transparency, right? It's when it comes to the job we want to talk about, me and you probably are going to on separate sides of the argument with that. So I'm just a warning, you get me? We're going to be on separate sides when it comes to the job.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the foolishness around the job, but when it comes to the purpose of the job, we'll probably be on separate
as we should.
When it comes to that.
As we should. You see me? We should. It's just the way it is. But let's stick on Jamaica for a minute, isn't it? As I said, as we just pass through the topic and we talk about the vloggers.
Yeah.
Tell me the vloggers that you listen to as a Jamaican abroad. Which vloggers in Jamaica you think doing a change?
Making a change. To you. At first, when Sir P started his YouTube channel with the Politricks Watch, right? I liked the initiative. I liked what he was doing. I didn't like when it's like him have a vendetta against with name Carter. But I said, all right, this gone from showing some of the injustices in a Jamaica to know you and this man have beef while him there behind bars. But if I put, I wouldn't even say biases aside, if I just look upon what he's trying to do, I have to acknowledge and give praise to what he's doing. For example, recently he's showing where the Klansman trial, where they had maybe 30 of them or 20 of them.
And playing the tape. I listening to him every day. I listen every day.
Exactly.
You understand?
And if you listen to that tape, you see how far it's either you're corrupt or you're incompetent when it comes to the judicial system in Jamaica.
And they're not incompetent. They're not incompetent. I'm telling you, Justice Sykes is not incompetent.
So exactly. So you're just telling the masses that you can be bought basically. And not just for a certain price. It has to be a certain price and maybe political affiliations as well, etc., etc. So I have to highlight what he's doing as well, because he seems to have the
inside knowledge.
No, I wouldn't even call it inside knowledge. Sometimes I wonder if him did I direct the murder sometimes. I don't know.
Listen.
Sometimes I have to wonder if he's there like, okay, you're gonna escape to the nearby bushes over there, right? And let me hold on. Which color shirt that you're wearing? All right, all right. Well, which one you throw the gun? Okay, say no more. I don't know how him do it. I don't
Brother,
know how him do it.
brother, just by talking to you, I know that you are a competent youth. You have a grasp of the English language. So you're a smart dude. Well, I don't want to call you smart yet, but listen, you can reason with. No, serious. Yeah, let me go back and I'm a Jamaican twang now. You're no fool. You are not an idiot. Yes?
Well,
But
quick
you're missing
question.
the underline as a lot of Jamaicans are.
One question. Your audience, yeah, are they? Did they understand the patois or
Yeah,
did they
mostly
prefer the
Jamaican.
Congo?
Mostly Jamaican listen me thing, isn't it?
Okay. We can just keep it real.
Yeah.
All right, continue.
Brother, a lot of Jamaica, because remind me to go back on the cartel. Remind me to harken back
Mm-hmm.
on the cartel thing. Cause I vehemently disagree with you, dear. But let's talk about what's good. Serpy and a whole. Politics watch.
Yeah.
You see, you say Serpy might be directing the criminals sometimes. It really sound like that, you know, cause how him
Yeah,
know?
man.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Serpy know if the guy eat fish for dinner, or chicken back or goat. Serpy know, and he
Well,
know if he spit the bone out to the left or to the right.
there
Sometimes
was a
I
murder.
wonder too.
There was a
But
murder in Spanish Town, and Serpy was able to tell us who did the murder, who took the gun from the gunman, and to which yard. He was describing the paint on the wall that the gunman went into. I said, no
yo,
man, you were there.
yeah, I listen to Serpy and I look under the bed of Serpy under my bed cause I don't want no skeleton in my closet when Serpy come for me. But on a serious note now, let me break it down. You see? And I hope you agree with this point because it's just objective. Listen, a lot of DJs they don't like Serpy, but they're focusing on
Mm-hmm.
the wrong thing. You see me? Serpy don't have a crystal ball. I'm an atheist, yeah? I don't believe in nothing mystical. Serpy don't have a
Mm-hmm.
crystal ball. Serpy don't big like the CIA or FBI. No. Yeah, me tell you what I have behind him. The normal people. You see, it's like back in the days. It's when you're a bad man and the community fed up of you, them come together and kill you. Get rid of you. So you see
Jungle
those people,
Justice.
yeah, you see those, you see why Serpy can talk about the person's red shirt or black shoes because everybody now has a cell phone. Everybody can go on IG or Facebook or go in his super chat or wherever and link him secretively and then take their picture to show it. So Serpy and a whole is just dissecting the information. You see me? That is the thing. So wait.
It's
When
like
I
a
no
cocktail.
wait no wait no I will let you speak. When I don't come and say Serpy are dead, I don't a madman. When if he said that, in lack of knowledge, in ignorant, that's how when he said that stupidness. Because the same people who him said that to in front of, you understand, the crowd. By the time he finish perform, Serpy already get the video. Serpy get text. Serpy and Serpy know what clothes him wearing because the people. I believe a lot of Jamaicans now fed up at this criminality, fed up at the corruption. So now this is Serpy as an avenue to use him as a microphone. And Serpy came
Mm-hmm.
about the right time. I just that so Serpy has a huge following and them dissect information to him. So you can like him, you can hate him, but look at who is beside you. The same gunman friend beside him may have a link to Serpy and acquired. When the gunman doing the thing and see a woman walking to work, that woman have a link to Serpy. The bus driver, the conductor, the person who work at the morgue, all of them have linked to Serpy. So
Lawyers,
you
courts,
understand the point. It might be drawn up, but you get what I try to say.
yeah, man.
Exactly, and I just some me see it, and me can't see it no other way because Serpy is not God, he's not everywhere at all time. So how you get all the information there? And look, a lot of people can't wait for him to be wrong. You understand? To out him out. But up till now, everybody try and fail. So obviously, him right. You see me? Maybe he
There's
get certain aspect information, kind GT a little wrong this about he will correct himself and say you're so.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw the people them feed him information. And I
There's
like it
there's
because
a
I want to see
principle.
Jamaica be better. Your time, my friend. Go ahead.
No. I'm in agreement with you. You know. There's a principle in philosophy called Occam's razor, which normally say whenever you try to figure out how something
The
happen,
simplest thing
sometimes
always the correct one.
exactly. And
Yeah,
truth be
I
told,
have been to
we
school.
know in Jamaica, if it not go so, it
Near
go
so.
close to so.
Of course.
Exactly. You see me? So we kind of wonder if I'm gonna commit the murder them with them, or I'm gonna show a partner when it comes to the gun time. But truthfully, people probably has a therapy. Put it this way: if it's before therapy, you used to have them still about two blogs named Pinkwall and I'm not gonna say Daydream. You used to have something named Pinkwall. Pinkwall, you just go up on it and a scroll. And people are telling about the murder them, who kill who run
Exactly.
where, which taxi them going on. And this are
Exactly.
going from the early 2000s, you get me? If you
Yeah.
go up on that blog right now,
Yeah.
them can tell you which politician do what, how much them buy what for, because you can post on it anonymous, you get me?
Yeah.
And enough when therapy just start out, because you see if therapy bring up a crime what happened maybe 5 years ago, 10 years ago,
Yeah.
me can pinpoint which part from Pinkwall him get them information they from.
Yeah.
You see, Mr. I just say the information is there. And then me also believe this, whether it's Jamaican badness, international badness, if you don't give them something for investigate or for lock you up for, there's no they won't investigate or lock you up. Similar to how the rapper named Young Thug, the Young Thug overseas, and they must say they must use him lyrics
Yeah.
for help convict him in a court. I mean, I say, well, I think if sometimes you can separate the art from the person, but at the same time, don't go commit a murder and sing about it on a song. If you do that, you forget lock up just for stupidity alone. Just for stupidity alone, if you get out 10 years, because you're stupid enough to do that.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm in agreement with you. If the information is, if you are stupid enough, or maybe if you are evil enough to even do some of them thing here and let it be known, right? You have to go face the consequences. And if therapy are the consequences you have to face, that's how it goes.
Yo, I have a big smile on my face when I see Serpy handling these artists a certain way. Me laugh. You understand? Cause a lot of them you used to get away with it in the days. But after saying all that, you can have that opinion about him and cartel. What's the gripe you have there? What's the misunderstanding?
No, that's the thing. It's not like me. I say why am I go after cartel? You know, there was a point in time where every time I go up on the page, I'm on cartel, I'm on cartel. I mean, so well on the brother. On the news, give me the figure cartel, but also I want to see some other stuff. If for a good 2 weeks, this was maybe 3 years ago. For a good
Yeah,
two
me know.
weeks, I
Me
just
remember the
cartel,
time.
cartel. I mean, I say, hold on there. This is where you invest all your time into. Okay, it seems you have a vendetta against this brother now. You see me, warranted or not, that's not my business. But me do, but that's what I say. Still like how no, I'm a focus on governor them and the youth them from Spanish Town, Messi them and them boy there. But him now just tell us say, oh governor, I do na. He must incorporate all of them Spanish Town youth there. The Justice Sykes, so I understand that. You get me? I try to bring down an
Clans,
entire card,
everybody. Yeah.
house of cards. You get me? When him there go against cartel, it's like, man, I say, all right, look like you and this brother used to link the same girl and you and him have a fallout or something. I'm gonna get out every time. But I go on the thing there. World spot. Man, so no man therapy. Give me something else, man. You get me?
Yeah.
I'm not a problem with go get. If you're corrupt, you're corrupt. As man, if you face the justice where you go get. That's how I see it.
Yeah. I hope he had spent more time on cartel. I hope he had reopened a case that cartel could get for next 30 or 40 years. You see me? Yeah, man, cartel will stay away in there, man.
Right?
You know if cartel come out now in dead?
No man. From a mean woman, I think so. Who would have killed him? Who would have killed him?
Brother, the amount of man line up to slap a cartel now. Because remember, you know, Lizard I know just want you to Lizard have people to, you see me I say? I'm looking at, alright, let me tell you who now. Let me tell you who. Yeah? Remember the as we Serp you would say, the clansman. Remember they factionalized now, no? Them are not one unity, you know, that. Tesha they used to protect cartel head back and sitting, you know. No way in there.
I hear what I think now. People might have it say Cartel is just an entertainer that was being protected by Tesha. You get me? If you remember a couple of years ago, Cartel do an interview on stage, and Winford Williams asked him about the rumors and the reports of his criminal activities. And him said, Winford, they're saying that I'm a bigger dan or a bigger criminal than I am an entertainer. And if I am the greatest entertainer in Jamaica right now, imagine how powerful I am as a dan, right? He was speaking tongue in cheek. He must say, me are the world boss when it comes to music. And he tell me say I'm a bigger bad man than I am an entertainer. What you say about me? But truth, lo and behold, he was not lying. You get me? Cartel is not just a little entertainer. Like how you have enough of them entertainer, yeah? Like I do when we're born where him born or whatever. And him born as no bad man, etc. Cartel is not just an entertainer. That look, I'm not a little boy, because I'm my senior in terms of age. He's not just a regular, he's not just an artist. He's not just a regular bad man. That man is very powerful. I'm sure you remember couple months last year, the little youth that get boxed up. One singer, one DJ youth named Silk Boss, I think him name.
Yeah, Silk Boss, yeah.
I'm show you how entrenched in the badness Cartel be. You remember why him get boxed up and who box him up, or who them box him up for?
Remind me. Me
Some
remember, I know, but me not gonna know them name also, but me remember the circumstances around it, isn't it?
Alright, we not remember the name, but basically that can be put it this way. He's more powerful in the time him there behind bars. Him even wickeder than when him did there on road. So when him come on road, it's not just an artist where you can say you're going to run extortion fund. He has been what them lock him up for? Him probably do 50 times worse than that since him there behind bars.
Yeah, we agree.
Cell phone alone.
We agree.
You get me? So when they say him go come on road and him go dead instantly. The faction with the clansman and broke off, you know. Don't be surprised if him still have ties in that too. You get me? And then also, here's another thing. Enough of them gunmen are groupie, enough of them artists are groupie for gunman too. Just the fact that them can their own teacher, or their own cartel or whatever, you can get free weed, free girl, maybe a free bike or whatever. So don't be surprised if enough of who claim them are run road now. If him for come on road, if him go dead, a police would have killed him. Exactly. I don't think him go dead so easy.
Why? Boy, brother, I don't know. But you at least can admit that him send himself a prison though. Cartel send himself a prison.
Plain stupidity. You get me? Plain stupidity.
Okay then.
I always say the court case was a big. I'm not gonna say a sham. Was a big dollhouse. You see me, we don't him handle it. If it was a proper courthouse or a proper court case, I don't think it would have got the way how it got. But just off of pure stupidity alone, if you get a 10 year, I don't know what that do on the phone. You get me? Just for stupidity alone. Because that's one thing with me. If you ever play stupid games,
you win
we will always support you getting the biggest stupid prize there is. You get me? Whether it's a fatal stupid prize or whatever. But once you play stupid, I have no sympathy for stupidity that I want it. If you play stupid games, take the stupid prize then. You get me?
As I should.
So him deserve, I make him there where him there. Ego. That's all the next thing to ego. Make him there where him there too.
Him think he was untouchable, you see me?
Exactly.
And him get where he don't get and rated. But you know, for Jamaica to turn around, let's wrap it up. For Jamaica to turn around, what do you think? How Jamaica can turn around, if it's possible?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think, you know what? I was about to say, I don't have the answers for that. But me honestly think it start, the most severe action would have to start from the top, and the hard work would have to start from the bottom. What I mean by that is, would have to take severe actions from the leaders, meaning get out all of them. Every single one of them would have to leave. I don't trust us. If you're a politician by profession, I don't trust you. You get me?
Yeah.
I think every single politician, the moment you shake the hand or put your name on the paper with that as your profession, you're automatically corrupt. That is my opinion. You get me?
Yeah.
So we have to get out all of them. That now go easy, because every politician have them cronies and them gunmen and them links over this and whatever, right? So that would be the first, that would be, you don't need change at the top. That's one thing. You'd have to change the people at the top. Now the people at the bottom, meaning the civilians, you'd have to change the culture. The culture would have to change. There's a hand to mouth system or culture in Jamaica when it comes to votes and squatting. What I mean by that is, you look over Riverton, the people them will live Seaview Gardens of Marcus Garvey Boulevard, etc. 6 Mile, 3 Mile, all of this. Are some of the worst living conditions, right? Now, when it comes to voting time, election time, the politicians will visit them. Will visit them and say, okay, we only need, etc., etc. Yeah, man, we're going to change that. We're going to close down the dump. We're going to make sure say this can go school, that can go school. But until we do that, see $5,000, yeah? See an orange shirt, yeah? See a green shirt, yeah? See a basket with some cock soup and some curry goat and whatever. And you know, see them for 4 years. Now, you know, as a sensible human being would have said, you know what? The boy in the rate, you know. We know we're going to hold a vote. We're going to withhold a vote. Or we're going to actually demand changes for a vote. But instead, that hand-to-mouth philosophy, that hand-to-mouth culture where do anything you want with it. You get me? Do anything you want. Me go and stay in the zinc coast and the shackles if you give me my $5,000 every 4 years. Remember, you know, 15 years ago, how you win election, you'd get it done them on the area leader them guns, you get me? And then fire them shots for 3 weeks straight to make sure that the people vote a certain way. That kind of decrease, because 2 years ago, we did it. You know, to have that, no more people have fire shot over your head to tell you how to vote. What happened now, specifically in the last election, the price or the cost of a vote skyrocket. And a $5,000 no more. You see me? It's a 20 grand. It's a 25 grand. It's a 15 grand. You get me? So now, if you as the people them will say, oh, I don't need for demand change, you know, just give me a change in my hand. Don't give me a change in my living standard and circumstances. Give me a change in my hand. You get me? And I won't complain. So which is why I must say you have to change the mindset of the people them at the bottom and then also change the people them at the top. That's my opinion. There are two ways we can change Jamaica. In my opinion. But I don't know if I think it's possible. It's like a hard, honestly, it's a hopeless cause. I don't think you can get out. If you have politicians in a government in the 80s, 70s, man fall asleep in a garden house. You get me? Man a thief money from over what that name? Maritime Institute. And instead of him a go to jail or out of politics, they make him go cool out for 3 months over Cayman or in Florida. Come back then you say in the shadow cabinet, or you move him to ministry of this, or you move him to ministry of this. So. Look on Owen Ellington, commissioner of police, one of the worst commissioner of police we ever have. You get me? One of the worst commissioner of police. I'm gonna be the I think he might be the not Ministry of Transport. I think I'm gonna head of JUTC. I think. Let me check it up. I don't want to get the wrong information. But we have a not hot potato. Musical chair. We have a musical chair thing when it comes to our politicians. You get me? They're not based on merit. It's who you know. It's not what you can do or what you know. It's who you know or who you're aligned with. Make you a politician in another country. And that I don't like. That I don't like at all. So until them things that change, I don't see no change. Change at the top and change in the mindset at the bottom.
Yo, I appreciate every word you just said. I couldn't have said it better, you see me? Well, I could have said, but I let you speak, you see me? Yo, last question. You think Jamaicans will ever turn their anger, don't want to say firearms, but turn their anger on the politicians?
Never.
It will never happen.
I'm sure you why never. I'm sure you why never. The biggest disrespect me ever see in the history of Jamaica, in my opinion, was a month ago. A month or 2 months ago. Maybe a month and a half. All right, let me go back to earlier this year. Civil workers were demanding and requesting an increase in salary, whether it was at 20%, or 6%, or even extra 15. So teachers were asking for a change in salary. Police officers were asking. The people that out at the airport, aviation workers were striking as well. The fire brigade, one of the chiefs, the fire chiefs, him climb on top of the transport center to bring attention to the locker equipment and the low pay where firefighters are get. You get me? You know what was the government's response to this?
What?
The increase in inflation. We're not making enough money as a government to actually provide the level of increase what these civil workers are asking for. The teachers them say, all right, if we give you the increase on our ask for, or if we go take on the healthcare, or if we go lower on the pension, right? That what them tell the the civil workers. Boom, fast forward to a month and a half ago. A referendum was released. There will be a 250 to 300% increase in salary for all senior level politicians. Andrew salary go from 8.7 million or 8.9 to almost 26 million. Minister of Security go from almost 6 point something or 7 point something to 22 million. Every senior level politician, but both sides of the party, 250% to 300% increase. And which part me there in the world right now, and me see that a piece of anger reach me, and say,
Yeah.
boy, if I'm a shut a politician a box and go serve 15 years, God, this I spit in the face of Jamaicans. But 6 months ago, you tell them, we can't pioneer. I know you tell me, say, you need 3 times your salary. And the excuse I will give the people is, we need it to be under a comparable level, a comparable level to the salary of the region. So, Prime Minister of Barbados, Prime Minister of Cayman, Bahamas, etc. And my response was, if you want a salary that's competitive or comparable to the other leaders in the area, give the Jamaican people an economy we're comparable to some of them better countries in the region then. Perform like the other leaders them, and then they can warrant or demand a salary
Yeah.
comparable to them. You get me?
Yeah.
Though, though I give you the same lackluster performance for years. And then I say, boy, so me I feel for the last 10 years, but here what? Want an increase in salary on top of it. So when me see that, I say, well, see it now. People are going marching in the streets, blood are going shed, but a couple of people are going probably dead, but change are going go on. What it all me I see is Krispy Kreme donut, Krispy Kreme donut, Krispy Kreme donut. I say,
Yeah,
bumbucker.
man. That's a Jamaica stay, man. They love the abuse. You see me, I say? They have the Stockholm syndrome. They
Yeah,
fall
man.
in love with the abuser, you see me? It's just,
They will never turn against the government. But never cause a fear, but here what the next thing now, what me have to realize. The we start up the conversation speaking about birds. You see me, birds what we listen to or birds what we connect to.
yeah.
Maybe the chambers or the conversations me have or the conversations me I see online. I think Darrell Vaz or one of them they classify these people as the articulate minority, meaning uno are the loudest. Uno are class uno are the loudest, but guess what? Uno are the minority. So maybe when me see people are complaining online and I say, boy, the politician are greedy, the politician are bad. Maybe that's just 5% of the country and the other 90, the other 80%, the other 80% they even know what going around them, and the other 5% too rich for even care. Maybe that's a go on. You get me? So I don't
All
know.
right, brother. All right, we'll keep up the conversation next time. Big up yourself, enough love, and we talk behind the scene, eh?
All right,
I
all right.
appreciate you coming on. Big man thing, eh?
Yeah, man, I say a word.
All right, big up and love. Big up and love, brother. Yo, folks, that conversation went on for. I like it for real. It's good to hear somebody's different opinion. Yeah. Let me see now. Boom, 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 boom. Bring in, Mr. Becky. Mr. Becky. I enjoyed the conversation. Really, I did. Really, I did. I enjoyed different perspective, younger guy, and yo, brother. Brother.
Manners and respect, Michael Allen.
Yo, your brother, me apologize because the first conversation took way longer than I expected. You see me say?
No, I was listening and I kinda
Yeah. It was
reconstruct, you know?
yeah. Yeah. First
Yeah.
of all, before we even talk about that, introduce yourself to the people. Cause me know
Well,
you know, me do
well,
your
well.
research. Say again?
Within Jamaica itself and the world, my birth name is Samuel Walker, but alias name is Beekie Bailey, Beekie,
Yeah.
a Jamaican entertainer
Yeah.
from a very, 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 very long time. Many people may know me, many people may not. But we're still growing and we're still doing music and we're still entertaining. It's been a while, you know.
Yeah,
So
man.
our growth in music
Yeah.
has proven its time, you know. Yeah.
For real.
Give thanks to the for being on the program, the Naked Truth, you know.
Yeah, the naked
Because
truth,
that is what we consist of, you know.
Yeah.
Podcast, you know. So respect the ones them were listening.
Yeah.
And whether now or later, it goes for all, you know. Yeah.
Yo, and I thank you for being here, my friend. But yeah, as I said before, it was a good conversation the guy and I had. As a Jamaican living abroad, yeah, we see Jamaica through a different light, yeah. So
Yeah.
when I can meet a Jamaican abroad like myself who can have a conversation, I always. But I did my research on you. You are part of you promote Boombox, yeah.
Yeah. We are part of the Boombox team. I am the host
Yeah.
from the inception, from
Okay.
the day one.
Let's
You
start
know.
about let's
So,
talk about that. When did it start, Boombox, and how did it come about?
well, Boombox started sometime in April 2000, within the COVID season, 2020.
Yeah.
2021, you know, within the COVID season. So it was where at a studio where all entertainers got all that energy. So when them say lockdown, we still find a way how to be in the studio. Because to tell you the truth, you know, COVID is the time then where we make the most money.
What?
We don't know why, but locking away, you find some more sound clash are going, more people want music, more this, so people in tune. So it started by my little virgin them start DJ with like a boombox and a DJ, a General B, and you know, Human Beatbox and Mitch and Laser Matrix and Aritadla them. So by doing that now, them go on the live, so people catch and tweet because laptop, lockdown, not having anything to do and getting a live entertainment from Jamaica. It's an honor.
Yeah.
So by doing that now, because I wasn't there at that time, but we are all familiar with the studio, you know. You know, the Music Basket studio, O'Neill Famous, you know, film studio. So every artist gather there. So most of the artists, them not say the big name, but it's a studio with dub-plate studio. So everybody will have vibe. All when you know, do nothing, no work, you still full of hangout, you know. So it's like a hangout spot. So by doing that, now artists start dropping and I do them little song and a little tune. So and then it starts off a little clash now. So we'll see the little clash. So there, the little clash and it'll go on. So out the third week now, them bring me now. So we start organize up the over the clash supposed to be. Then people start tuning now. So video fears coming. So we put it on the YouTube now and people start watch it live on the YouTube. Due to start early about 4 o'clock. I don't know, lockdown time was about 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
In Jamaica. When that time, lockdown time was 4 o'clock. So, you know, so about 7 o'clock. So we try to beat that time by certain time. So people in the world now, like Alan and England, Alan plays a catch and tweet. So we start invite guests on the platform. So we're still there hide. So it wasn't a attendance sort of audience. It was more like a social media. So it take off in a form of social media where the people them just look for it every Friday. So we call it Boombox Friday, name it. So I struck that, I come in and I struck that. So we have to have a national anthem because we represent Jamaica. So we need to have a national anthem played when we are going to start the main program. We need to have the display of the Jamaica flag. We need to have the boombox protocol, what is accepted and what is not. And so from there on now, artists, we have an overflux of artists that want to be a part of the event, both local and international. So being one of the person that is spearheading the thing now, we just put a package together every week. Because from it start 2 years now, we never have. All when a rain or fall, we find something to do. Because remember where we started without microphone.
Yeah.
So if I go a cappella vocal, boombox I for one. So many artists pass through and get the platform. You know, say Leonard, it was one of the things we bring back Merciless before he died, passed away.
Yeah.
On his foot with that thing named Batman. Yeah, you remember the tune there?
Yeah.
When Badman one ring, cause many people see him performance and boombox.
Yeah.
It was a Christmas. It was
R.I.P.
a Christmas Eve.
Merciless.
Yeah, it was a Christmas Eve and he was a special guest because actually we wanted him before that show. So, but it was a delay. But thank God him say all right, the 21st, 25th, 4th of December. So we did the show and it was a success. So you find man like Luciana, Capeton, Beanie Man, Bunty, because one of the actual biggest one of the show them was Beanie Man show where we carry it and the police them come in and lock it down. So as me say, it wasn't a thing where we started with attendance. So the attendance start overflow the road now and you know, the police start give you a whole heap of things that were happening at dancehall and fight and then the government saw it and then we do Black History Month within the park. If you go your Diamond, if you go on YouTube, it's the Diamond celebration in Black History Month. You see a boombox style and everything. And this year they will be featuring boombox dancehall, not badness, 90s badness, where I retired lad and General B, Nitty Kochi, Tony Curtis, Silver Cat, Mega Bantan, Ricky General will be showcasing their talent. So boombox is growing in a form of helping the youth them. So our main is to help the youth them to have a platform. So it over the years, nearly 2,000 youths passed through the young artists. I never know some young artists. So even willful, skillful, we're powering with Bounty Killer.
Yeah.
Is there willful, skillful started? When I got to Seaview and say willful, skillful, when Video Face keep boombox in Seaview, he was one of them to come out to perform. And I see him and say, no, you have to come. So I bring him back at the home now and start give him a regular present on the platform and start put him, because we have the boombox chart too, you know. So I put him song on the chart and make him song start play. You notice before the performance we have music. So at first we never have no music, but I show them say we can bust music too. We can bust artists too. We can bust, so it's a whole package of artists, selectors, and you know how to have clash. Because boombox clash them now. You can't fight and you can't this, and there's no loser. Everybody's a winner. It's a form of learning experience.
Yeah.
Learn. This is a platform where you come and learn. So if you even can't DJ, you can't DJ, this is the platform for you to try to learn. But we try to keep it clean. But more time you don't know how the things that
Jamaican and the temper.
Jamaican thing too.
Yeah.
And one or two things may let go or let go. But we try to have a platform that it can be viewed by the family in a Jamaican energy, you know? So boombox, it's an energy. As I know, we lost one of our members probably a month and a half ago, Boom Dynamite. in a car accident, and while him going to America to seek medical attention, he collapsed at the airport and succumbed to his injury in the hospital.
Rest in peace.
We're going through that farmer mourning now. And you know, tomorrow night is the setup, and Sunday is the funeral. So you don't know the entertainment feel now. You know, ones ago, show them respect. You know, because Boom Dandema, it was one of them youth they were had his mark up on the business. We didn't scare them.
Oh, you mean?
Introduction of Bounty Killer. So we acknowledge the life of Donovan Stewart, you know. So
but the question, you guys, because listen.
But the show have to go on, you know.
Yeah, the show have to go on. I have a question. We abroad, what you hear about, you did have one look of, I don't want to say friction, I don't want mistalk. I don't want to say about the boombox thing. I did hear so one look of tussle did go on one time for ownership and who started. That quash though, that good enough.
Okay. As you seen after that, the man them has jumped the hurdle. At times ego come into play.
Yeah.
And it all started because Boombox was going to California and it wasn't informed. So because of that disagreement for a moment, so I don't know, it wasn't a physical altercation or what. It was just exchange of verbal, you know.
But it quash now because the good thing was, you know.
No, so having people like I and other members of the group who can sit down and say, listen here, this is bigger than all of us. This is not for us. This is a thing where it will go there, it will go pass on if we angle it right, deal with it right. So everybody within themselves know them responsibility. It's not a matter of ownership. Everybody know the work for them put in to make this. As I notice, you know, many of the things in Jamaica now, you know, we are going right now, Jamaica now. You have people who idolize boombox now settings because sprung from that, just like a woman, you know, because your mother gonna have 3 of you, you know. You're gonna have two sisters and you're the only boy. Your sister them gonna have 5 children. Each of them have 5 children. You have 3. That make 13 grandpicnic your mother have. Grandpicnic, don't?
Yeah.
So that me I tell you say, Boombox is like a father now. Where you have dancehall Thursday, dancehall Tuesday, this, that, and all heap of them. Which, to be truth and be frankful, the only one that was going on before Boombox, but it never get that highlight was my youth. They never bring your guns to town. Artist. He had an event going on, but it never get that showcase and that highlight. But otherwise, from Boombox now, because if you know Boombox have a name, the rest of them go have dancehall too, this dancehall that, and people start patronize the other thing. Even some of the members them will start them other things were Boombox members from the inception. Because if you hear about dancehall Thursday, you realize the studio that I mentioned, and there's a Boombox will start. So the same people them start dancehall Thursday. That's the whole idea, because we have a Boombox conversation group where we talk and discuss ideas. So sometimes, you know, you're some man vibe, but you know, when you have a big company, people tend to run away with secret of the company or project or whatsoever. You get me?
Yeah.
So, but there is no bad vibe and there's no bad energy. Boombox is one of a kind. Boombox is the real Mackay, no carbon copy and from the real Mackay, as it name. It may sometimes you have setback, but it's a step forward, you know?
Yeah. Listen. You talk about the pioneers of dancehall, yeah? Like the Nitty Culture, they Scare Them crew, isn't it? The 90s. But now, as a guy who live abroad, the music now pass the airport. Why?
All right.
Why the
If you say
music
the music now,
decline? Cause it decline big time, dancehall.
no, it not decline. It not decline, It don't decline, And again, justify why I say it don't decline. You get me?
Yeah.
You see, when time the ones that do the music in the 40s and 50s,
Yeah.
eh?
Yeah.
And Bob Marley them come in with for them look one drop, one that.
Yeah.
It was acceptable, But it do it thing till it become till them people we pass on now. Grass up on this thing now. Bam now, them come with 80s music, Admiral Bailey and Papa San type of music.
Yeah.
It wasn't acceptable. It was compared to the 70s and 60s music.
Yeah.
Because they were because them bringing computer music, them now use original bands again and music. Coxon did. You have the Steely and Clevey. You follow me?
Yeah, me I follow you.
Then you have a different genre with the Dave Kelly them coming now. So these younger one now, you see the heartbeat of the music is the drum and the bass in the music, because we never put the drum and bass out of the music.
Yeah.
So these young one that is doing their music, they are trying to follow the flavor of the American style of music, not knowing that they are doing it wrong.
Oh, but you agree that something is wrong. It's because they're trying to copy.
You say what them doing wrong.
Yeah.
You say when you hear Pepper Seed play, the Pepper Seed rhythm, and if an artist go up on a stage show, and as it enter the stage, it start mash up the stage. It's because of the rhythm. The rhythm of a bong, so it start make you dance.
Yeah.
You get me? These rhythm you can't dance to them.
So why are they making them then?
Them don't have no energy. Them don't have no energy. The rhythm itself. Not saying, because what the artists are saying, the words we that says all sort of foolishness long time. But it's because of the beat that is behind the music itself.
Becky,
it is not measure up to the standard.
I have to disagree with you. I cannot I will not put the blame on the producers or the mixers or no. The artists. It's about the artist.
No. You can't put it on the artist, you have to put it on the producer, because the producer don't produce the tune, it can't come a road. If the producer stand up and step.
Lied if you're listening, Colin. Lied if you're listening, Colin. I cannot put it on the producer. I put it on the artist. The Jamaican.
No.
Okay, speak. I will not speak, please.
No. Then listen on now.
Yeah.
Then it goes down to the man who play the song, because he can have a platform to play the song. Look how much nice tune me send you and them thing there. And you don't hear my songs them on the regular platform. Because the ones them I get the song them. The one them I get the supply, And I say them not get the supply, and I say them not get the song them, And I say good music now producing. If you check Kabaka Pyramid will win Grammy.
Yeah.
The song that we him do. Where are those songs playing in the But what? No, the people are focusing on some different type of youth where have some American sound and it sounds familiar, and there are good music coming out of Jamaica, but you are receiving the wrong products. You are stretching out your hand, taking from the wrong distributors, the wrong producers, because good music is here and good music, we all, hold on there. Bujo make me hear, Bujo Bantan make me hear an album, a new shoot album, where him supposed to put a road. And I say, wow, dancehall album. I say, wow. Him supposed to release it or what? You don't hear the radio station and take up on them things. It seems that when you reach certain age, you park. And them say young blood, they can't hear and know what's happening now. No. You have to know, say, the younger one, them, you know. And them are dominate the party scene, you know. Because when you're going to a party scene now, you know, if you don't advertise it as a all it's and that, the people who are going to make up that party scene is between the age of 17 to 30. 30, I said that age bracket 20s are so. But the majority is between 20, 21, 25, 25, 26. Young people we are dealing with them type of music. For them type of music. So what you are getting out of Jamaica and what they are saying represent Jamaica is not a true representative of Jamaica. Just like how the Virgin and you are reason. And we are telling you, say, him talk about about crime. But this is it's not really 100% reflection of Jamaica. You still have nice place in Jamaica, but still the crime is a factor. The crime cause development for the on a hard. The crimes cause people to become stupid in them decision making. So me listen to the program. So just like how me I tell you, say, it's because of the same thing we are cause that talk about corruption. Corruption, the music at member fire.
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah.
Naked truth. I naked truth not talk about the naked truth is enough.
Yeah.
But they're in the music so long that we know the ins and outs. If you listen to Queen Africa and she'll tell you, because me not really talk about them younger one, you know, because them have to go through a phase, you know, for come to the realization, say, what the work them doing, it not part, because when them comes and go to the tri-state area like America, them only go to Brooklyn and New Jersey and this and that, them not going some places for and the music up, not playing, certain people don't know them. It's only the Jamaican community know them because outside of that people are not listening to those type of music. So that is not a true representation of the flag.
Yeah.
You get me?
But
if you are a musicologist and you are gonna do your research, you're gonna find the stuff them as long as you dig deep, you know, because the Bible tells us, you know, seek and ye shall find, you know. Ask, you know. Ask what the most culture, where the Benny men, where the young people, where the young star them then. Eh? All the youth will say, that's why I not love you, man. Them youth are some nice, but them not go play. Let me tell you. You see, in Jamaica, Jamaican is a revolutionary country that you cannot feed the people them. It is within the boundaries to play certain songs. Keep the people in mind at a ease of party vibe, of regular event. You understand me?
yeah.
Do not, it come like the instruction said, do not play the hardcore tune them. Other than me, I watch my YouTube and I watch Ziggy Marley recently in a Serbia. And the songs them where him up deliver. Me no hear none of them pan Jamaican radio station.
Whose fault is that though? Whose fault is that?
It's the people. It's the one them. It go have a management team, you know, because the management team have got all out, you know, the music director and the music the people that control the music platform, the musical director. Because many of these radio stations, them have a musical director, and other day them said no songs with Ray, and a specific this jacket through his prominent say, oh, them can't stop him from play, or him gonna do him play any song we want. So indiscipline, low moral, no lack of culture development is why we're going on the path that it is seen it is
Destroying the music.
This them type of people them where we are, because when you check the big show them, you in a Alan.
Yeah.
And when you check the big festival, do you see any of these artists I close the show.
No.
Or
Then
either they
them not
late
even
down
get
start of the
invited.
show. They are not able. All right. If them
Reggae
able
still
to
good, you
Europe,
know. Reggae still good. Reggae is still the leading. Reggae, but not dancehall. Dancehall behind by
dance,
far.
dancehall, them have one look at trap music and push it up. Because them take out the drum and the bass, you know. Them take out the drum and the bass, you know. As you say, when them music over so, you know. The African them music, you know. Me hear Stone Boy, I say it come from Africa and we our family. And somewhere, me I say, yeah, the heartbeat, African, the drums, the whatsoever, the beat. But our pattern of how we do our dance, it is from our culture, as just like Patwa. We come from Jamaica. Bumbo clot, blood clot, them something that come from Jamaica.
Yeah.
Jamaicans alone eat them something there. So, our music, when they take out the drum and the bass out of it, the people them now get the body movements there. Because if you check the 90s coming up, it was the drum and bass, and if you check the early Bungie Killer, them all of them is drum and bass. So these youth now, they are not utilizing. And let me tell you something. I want to happen again. It's not musician that produce now, you know.
Who are produced?
It's a man who have some money, you know. And power on an artist full time, you know. And buy one beat off of the internet, you know.
That's true.
Brother, light upon the line. Light me that search, you know, big up yourself.
No, man. But there you go and listen, man.
Becky, this a lie. He was on the line first. He was the guy interview first thing. You see me? Big up yourself.
Manas, my brother.
Yeah.
May I listen to your interview? Listen to your interview? You make much sense.
Yeah, Lied. Wait, Becky, easy. Lied, what you think of this try the Jamaican dancehall now, Lied? Tell me.
Here's where me have a different viewpoint, right? And I think me and Becky probably we're on the same side, but different halves of the side. What I mean by that is your view is, and tell me if I'm wrong, Jamaican music on a whole decline, right? Or the typical saying, now pass airport or crossroad. That's what you've been saying for the last couple of months, correct?
Yes.
Come on, Mr. All right. Now, Becky raised a few. Becky's the name, right? Beekie. All right. So he raised a few good points, right? Seek and you shall find. That's the first thing. And that is, if I ask you, name the 5 dancehall songs them out there, or which part, tell me which part Ding Dong a tour right now, or which part Popcorn a tour, or Skillibeng a tour. You probably won't know. Probably because that's not your intended audience for them. You get me? So when you ever say dancehall, no pass half a tree, but you still must see Ding Dong in a Greece last week in front of a couple thousand people. Everybody had come to the scene. Or them give Busta Rhymes in tribute on the BET Awards Sunday night. And you know who he bring up?
Spice.
Skillibeng, he bring up Spice, he bring up Dexter Daps, and them Dexter Daps and Skillibeng are more modern artists, right?
Especially
Not only
Skillibeng.
that, especially Skillibeng. I could speak on Skillibeng for a little bit. It's like how in Europe you have big and public art to this too. You know, you have the known festival in Europe. Glastonbury, one of them, a Glastonbury name. You have
Reggae Lake Festival.
But no, hear what I think. But now I just start the reggae festival. I thought the festival where everybody depend the rock and roll artists.
Yeah.
All right. What made it very proud of is for the last 2 years, you can't see none of them festival here keep and a Jamaican artist that depend. What I mean by that is you're going to see Popcorn in front of 50,000 people. You're going to see Skillibeng run out in Germany or in England. Not only that, Shensia also will depend it because they know festival not keep in the United States right now, whether it be Rolling Loud or Coachella. And you know see Skillibeng or Shensi upon it. Here's why those two specific names will be on these big festivals. And we could skip the festival for a bit. Kanye West drop him album. We know Kanye West music. Whether we like his music or not, hate him or don't hate him. Shensi have two songs on the album, right? A up and coming dancer female artist had two songs on Kanye West album. That I one. When we go back to what I say now, what the dancehall music was missing. Let me go back to be Bunty and Prime, Bunty and Beanie them. So this would be late 90s, early 2000s,
Yeah.
before Cartel and Broad them coming. Dancehall had the potential to actually have an industry. What I mean by that is, if I tell you, say, we can look at the hip hop industry, we can name record labels, we can name A&Rs, we can name very popular lawyers. It's an actual industry where you can point to. You can point to Def Jam office in a Manhattan. You can point to Sony Music in a Manhattan or this record label in a California. If I go and say, all right, show me the record label in Jamaica. You probably tell me Solid Agency, but Solid Agency with Sharon Burke and I think there is a management agency. I say, all right, show me the record label. We don't have a record label. We don't have an actual industry. We have a lot of talent, a lot of artists, but show me the industry where there's a pipeline to push them, where there's a business behind it. What you have is you have Ramesh that will manage you in a good way, link you with Digicel and link you with Boom and different corporate sponsors. You have what a boy the name from used to be a police officer, man. Every day. You have every day we will take up the one and two look scammer artists them and then let me not speak bad about it. It will manage you. So we have one and two competent managers. We still don't have an industry. We must say, all right, show me the office. If I walk into the building there right now, there are 6 offices where people are trying to sign talent, or there's 6 students in there, there are a couple lawyers in there, somebody will show the artist or will groom the artist. We don't necessarily have.
All right.
All right, make Beaky talk, my friend. Beaky, your time.
You see where this gentleman is saying,
Yeah.
I totally agree with him. Because as what I'm saying, because him bring nothing to my thought, because as what I'm saying, them say the music now pass the airport with them young generation. Because I tell you, the young generation, them cater for themselves, just like how media bust out, we were rebellious and we talking, and the younger people them say, what kind of music that them are going to brave? So, may I ask a question, Mike, Skeng?
Yeah.
Valiant?
Hold on. Which Skeng you know, Mikey? What about the artist,
Yeah.
The artist Skeng.
Yeah, I know a Skeng, man.
Yeah.
Valiant?
Yeah.
All right. For them type of music where them do. Just two names I call them. For them type of music where them do. Probably all the way over the age of 40, I go accept it, or 50, I go accept the music. But yet still, as well the young man said, Mr. Valan in some place already. Remember, say Valan no boss, I know in a business long like me, And Mr. Valan, I perform some place. So if the music, them little youth there, we do some type of music. Every week, them a fly go somewhere. So at least some farm of the same people them probably now go in terms of sale. So that big sale, them unit movements there, which is lacking in every part of sector, as well you said, there's no industry for put. Because may I tell you something? You know why we're not selling the music?
Tell me.
Why we not sell no music as dancehall artists? It's because of marketing. You know what the youth just say? Industry. You say we have an industry. Having an industry we don't know about. We have marketing. You understand me? Here where Jamaicans have to do now, depend on. Jamaican depend on American market, England market, and Canada market to sell music.
The diaspora.
No, American, me not talk about the diaspora. Me talk about the American market, the English market, and the Canadian market to sell song. You know, so we could have sell millions platinum if we just market ourselves within the Caribbean with over 40 million people in the Caribbean. We don't have to go. We don't have to go America for sell millions. We sell unit, move unit from in the Caribbean alone, put it to 10 million. This million. Why? Because of lack of marketing and because of there's no industry set up. If you go to America, you see them have the music industry, them have this and that, everything laid out and set up as the young man is talking about. So it look like our music is stagnant, but everybody, let me tell you something, Wagwan, man. It's just a crab in a barrel thing. Everybody a push out for them like a project. And
It's an individual thing that always mash up Jamaica. The individual.
Ramisha do film like a thing, so Ramisha got Sensia. Ramisha, remember Ramisha part to do with Sensia being where she is, you know. You can't forget that, you know. If you you understand me? So, and Ding Dong, as what the brother say, you know, if you notice Ramesh and Ding Dong them, I'll do a dancing song or whatever. It people getting at the move of party vibe, happy vibe, and everywhere Ding Dong I travel some place, not only America, he might go some places where dancehall artists of the 80s and 90s never go unless them big like the Bunty, the Beanie, the Baby Shaman, the Capitan, and the Sizzler, and the Spragga Benz. But many under that pipeline, the second graded, where they have one or two tune them now go unless it's a supporting act because they are not in that high demand. It's because there's no industry for market artists. You know, so me go Atlanta, and the producer look for me and Vibes Cartel. Because me and Vibes Cartel used to travel in the early days, and me and Vibes Cartel from day one, from him bus. Before him in bus. Butler Brothers, and me and Vibes Cartel. So now I can't tell about the whole scenario, because I listen to everything, you know.
From Mr. Butler, how far you come from with him?
And me, them used to come to give them tips to help them Vibes Cartel used to come to me to ask Butler for money. Sure, whatever thing. So I can't tell you whatever thing, but the music, it is itself. The structure, it's not there. And right now, just like the Grammys, where it is just a selective panel of people. Because if once I don't lie, once your name Marley, you automatically are gonna get listening ears, which is not wrong. Because Bob Marley doing work and Bob Marley plant the seed. So the tree must grow and blossom. So, but once you hear Bob Marley, youth them, you will never hear Bob Marley youth them at all about girl this and the girl this and the more all around pushing me this and that. No. Them a follow the formula where them grandfather left. So if the youth them nowadays now follow the formula, them don't have one formula already, you know, where Buju Banton and Terror Fabulous and Baby Wayne them they carry to the business, which is the chorus and verse. Cause in a Papa San them time a long, so it's coming up course. So the youth them nowadays now, all them have to do is just incorporate them music with the elders and put more drum and beat in them thing and said the right thing. But as far as the concern, no for the youth, them all of them youth that you know have nice song to, you know, drum and bass, but them not play them one day.
But if you bring in the drum and bass, if you bring in the drum and bass now, as you said, you understand how much of them can, the terminology is how much of them can ride the rhythm. Pause. How much of them really can perform on the rhythm there.
Well, I know. It's not a matter, just like going to school. How much I graduate? Probably 90%.
If so much 80, nowadays.
Probably Probably no. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Probably the whole 100.
Yeah. Some will drop out. We expect that. Some will drop out
You
along the way.
understand me? So what the youth them supposed to do, and I would advise them. You have to mix the old with the new, because you have to have innovation, because you can't take away that sound and to what you do, and but the youth them have to just practice, and believe me, we can't live in the shadow of saying, boy, the youth them, the music just that is a different time now. Just like all the pants them what we used to wear in our 80s. If it's not Bigfoot and 22 this, we not wear it. And then after that we come it straight foot. Now, if you're in a liquor foot pants, you're not saying nothing.
True.
So it coming like fashion and time. So you have to learn to accept, adjust, and admit and move on. So if you don't learn to accept, say, boy, I this, and adjust yourself. It will run past you.
You get me? Go ahead, Mikey.
No, I was just telling go ahead. Your time now. Answer.
More to what him just said. 4 important points more bring up. More to what him just said. If we have this idea, say the music of today not being like the music of the old, that automatically means it's of poor quality or it bad. It would be similar to how the cartoons or maybe the shows or the programs where maybe both of your kids watch today. You wouldn't necessarily sit and watch that when you were younger because it's not for you. That's one.
Yeah.
It's the other thing. You see, the point with how to ride a rhythm or how to manage a juggling that goes into the lacquer industry. You get me? Nobody not there for say, here what go do for the first 6 weeks of your career. You're going to watch some old Papa Son, some old Yellow Man. You're going to watch how to work a stage, right? You're going to watch how to work with a band, etc. There's no tutelage, no teaching.
Hey, hold on now. Sorry for cut you. That's why Popcorn, there is part in there. Popcorn sit down and watch. Be old, that means just when Popcorn see me, Popcorn a sing our song them to every artist. Him sit down and him know the song them. When him come to you, him know him a listen to the song them. Him a listen to the boy, him can come round you. And if it's a Harry Tadler, him a sing Harry Tadler scared, him a sing them. Him a sing a Terror Fabulous. Him a sing because him do him homework.
And if you watch him perform, you'll see it too. You'll see the leg shake. You'll see him move on stage and you can say, yeah man, him there watch some Beanie Man video there so. Him a jump this like how the artist they used to jump. That take tutelage, that take teaching. Here's another point, and this one I probably want Mikey. This is how we're going to bring in the Afrobeats in this now, right?
Yeah.
You see that thing they name TikTok, and also technology upon a whole. We could break it down to numbers now. If you look on the YouTube videos or the YouTube views of the songs them these days, compared to the YouTube views of the songs 15, maybe 20 years ago, right? Nowadays, a man can get 5 million views in a week, 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Because access to internet is now greater globally around the world. Not only that, TikTok is now in more households than before. So now the music is entering more households where maybe somebody where even know how to talk anything apart or even know Jamaica can sing a valiant because them hear it on TikTok, right? That's one. 2, what the thing what TikTok is doing, or let me keep it to TikTok or technology. It also make the world realize, hold on, and not just the Drake and the Kendrick Lamar and the Beyonce. That song over here, so make me want to tap my foot, make me want to shake my body, make me want to dance this, make me want to go this, right? TikTok introduce a lot more genres from around the world into more households than maybe we had access to. When we did younger, we don't know a song from Africa, we don't know a Japanese song, we don't know a European song, we just know what was being played on CBN TV, RTV,
JBC.
Exactly, right? Now with the internet, we can know what's the popping song in that country, this country, that country. So the music is actually spreading, right? Where the language barrier, the language barrier isn't even a problem anymore. Even if you know what a Burna Boy is saying with the last or whatever. I still don't know what I'm saying of that song. Him say I need Ibo and trouble. I think that means weed and alcohol, right? Him talk Nigeria. Nigerian, right? So no people don't know that. Them just a sing along because the music is no more global. But I'm go up on the Afrobeats point now because a couple months ago you recorded the kick off about this. You see where I don't like the comparison between Afrobeats and dancehall or reggae, right? You see where we already do and pass, in my opinion, is where them just don't know. Here's why.
Correct.
Where Beanie Man, them not even say Beanie. Where Shabba and what you call it, Shabba, Shaggy, Sean Paul do, at that them a try go for now. This a for them 2003, for them 1999, for them 2000. So don't compare for them 2000 and for them 2003 to our 2023. The unfair to we and it unfair to them as well. You get me? Them this a Burna Boy and Whiskey and Rima and Thames them. I feel them ladies, I feel them Shaggy and Sean Paul. You get me? Look, revisit Afrobeats 20 years from now and see how it look over there. You get me?
All right.
When me from Ghana, when me from Ghana, Shatawale.
I would know.
So go ahead.
Shatawale come to Jamaica 2010. Just to link up with Vibes Cartel. Anyway, meet up one of my little scout them, Sean Storm and him all a vibe and that damn thing. Learn from that and yeah, that not all my DJ, but you know, to get that breakthrough there.
Yeah.
Align himself. So anyway, the next one will come up when name you know, where him always that angle now.
David Whiskey.
Nah man, where they are firing them man.
I would know. I don't follow.
With Shatawale.
I don't follow them.
Stone Boy.
If you can go up on the YouTube and punch in Stone Boy at Sumfest. You see, say I and Pretty Boy Flight. I introduced him on stage first time in Jamaica.
Yeah.
It was about the third artist we call up. When the show, about 5,000 people there at the time. Not the full capacity.
Yeah.
And him come on and him a do hero and him I'm a hero and people and you know and it never was that to a great expectation because that this was a music where the people really them him come with a different beat and Jamaican crowd them still there. But them a listen to him still, you know. And it was very in doing song them and gin and you know, but in the get a baptism, you understand me? Because him come here and see because them dead there, you know, because me dead there and see them because them dead there and watch the show and see how Jamaican them really operate in terms of show business. You understand me? Because we have a difference, you know. The Sizzler, they must have the Sizzler and all of them people there, you know. I copy them, you know. All of them Jamaican artists where you see. We have copy in Africa. We copy us. And learn from our music. Learn for DJ from our music. And practice. What if I practice? So, if a man don't want to take off him hat and say, you see like a country of Jamaica, everybody have big expectation of us. That's why them say, wow, music them get watered down because Jamaica is a fighting spirit country. Them expect we to start the flames in a burning down. If the world for start flame, it have to start at Jamaica.
True. That's true.
A long time if it start, isn't it?
You know who said that?
Who said that?
If the world for start, because remember his bookman was a slave where go to Haiti and start the French Revolution, you know. A slave from Jamaica, you know. So I want to deal with that. I want to make boy that. Anyway, Jamaican go. Because I remember saying, you know, you have to remember these things, you know. Say, your country, Alan, and them thing there, they make the ship them and them thing there. And when them in Africa, you know, when them go to Castleby, you know, Cassisi, you know, nobody direct, you know, come from Africa go to Jamaica, you know. Them take them from outer set and care because these were the one where a troublemaker them here. So them bring the troublemaker them and bring them right back there. So we them know so we have a spirit in us. If we start do the real type of music and stop being Americanized and stop being colonized
Stop
and
the
stop being
chop on off way.
stop the chop and stop follow art, stop follow fashion then. Cause it's a Jamaican them. Anyway, them not follow fashion. You can know a Jamaican, him have his own style, him have his own this. If not care who you want be, if him not even chat to you, you're not gonna see a Jamaican jump up and get excited to Michael Jackson. Hi Michael!
No, someone don't care.
He may want to sit down and say, yeah man, bless up yourself, man. Give thanks. I'm going about in business.
We are the real star.
We have the spirit in us where them expect so much of us that them say mediocre.
1 second, Beaky. I don't mean for interrupt, I just have a question towards what you say, right? When I'm gonna use an example. You know slang thing with him.
Yeah,
from right?
Yeah, man.
But when Sean Paul around the world, just give me the light, or we have Shaggy, it wasn't me. Or Mr. Lover, right? Them song there wasn't necessarily slang thing. What I try to say is the music or the sound of the music inevitably always gonna evolve. You get me? And if we never did a beat Shaggy and Sean Paul and early Beanie and Bunty them for the rhythm with them a DJ upon when Beanie and Maya sing people keep on telling me that you will go away. Them rhythm there. We never did a beat them, but we're not slinging fun and I miss sling thing me and we never did a beat them, but that thing. So we're in the mood.
I want to add to what you say. You remember in the 90s when Capitan had them Rasta tune for all of them kick up with him there. And one of them I said, John, what the Rasta man now upon one that like Caesar, like how Caesar did just come. Upon the beer, one drop beat. Capitan, I know about them, and the answer me. You notice over time, them sang the rhythm coming like authentic now. At the time, it wasn't 100% accepted. And
no iconic music them be.
It's that iconic music. So, bro, now bash the youth them. All I want the youth them to do is to know, say, here I know. More energy, say some good things, send some good message. Because I buy them music same way. You probably say it now buy, but when it a stream, I was stream it. A young people are stream.
Yeah, definitely. Not me.
A young people are stream. So when it now pass the airport, it a go up in a space.
And a long way for good.
A space it a go. So it a go to the universe. So just like the social media, them where you say, dang, dung, dang, they may not get the sales, but they might get the popularity and the know-how, and when they get the popularity, because you know, them come to Jamaica and a man say, a man will rich now, say, for instance, a man will rich now, in a Dubai, him say, listen, I want the 5 hottest artists, them name that is calling in Jamaica right now, my daughter say them want a minute. Would you go for Admiral Bailey? Would you go for a Baby Sham?
No.
Would you go for a Bounty Killer?
No.
All right. But if the person said to and said, I want you to find me some real stalwart of Jamaican dancehall. I mean, the real guru them. Who would you go for?
Yeah, all them man.
You'd go for the Sizzler and the Buju Banton them. No?
But
so
all right.
The criteria matches what the demand is.
That's a good quote. Before we go, what is your thought on Lady Saw? Because she's now on stage with her Bible.
One second. Before you go to Lady Saw, I'm going to say you still have to finish the show.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring it back to Afrobeats to raise up 1 point, right?
Go ahead.
So you and Ricardo did a complaint about Afrobeats dominating or whatever. You see, if you go online now and type in the 5 biggest Afrobeats artists them outside of Africa, meaning Thames, Burna Boy, Wizkid, Davido, Rema, Look at the record label where them signed to. They're all American-based record label, right? So that's the American music industry tapping into them and say, here what, you're the next big thing. We are gonna put the money behind you. Now, if you look at the dancehall artists, them Shensia, Popcorn, Skilly, Skeng, etc. The same record label signed them Jamaican artists, the RCA Records. Skilly Bang signed to RCA Records, Shensia signed to Interscope. So it's no coincidence that the most popular dancehall artists them internationally and the most popular African artists them internationally signed to the same record label. So what may I try to say is, if the industry and the money is there, the spotlight will be on you, right? That's how I'm want to say. We're going back to Lady Song.
Yeah. We are set, but all right. Yeah, no, me I go to Lady Song, but you hear me I tell you something. If you have a fortress and you're 100 man in a fortress and 5,000 man I try start the fortress, them are going to overpower no. So we can't compare our little record sale at Jamaica with Africa. Africa a big continent.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So my country them have millions of people.
Yeah, 200 million. How much million in Nigeria? All the million in Nigeria. For real.
So when a little youth in Nigeria put out a little song and him get
200 million
5
views.
million views. It no means him bigger than one of the Jamaican artists them.
Theme lineage of cousin them bigger than the lineage of cousin from the Jamaican artists. So when you see the African song get more popular, it's not necessarily an indication say dancehall upon the decline or Jamaican music upon the decline.
More people, man.
And the access to the internet, right? Now more people in the continent of Africa can also enjoy the music, and they will put their money behind and what they will enjoy. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I vehemently disagree with you. Where you talking nonsense. I think the music drop.
Yeah, but we are about ladies side, you know. Come on, clear my brains first, okay.
Yeah.
I see her. What is the state of the Jamaican when they talk about ladies? She's a Christian. She's She's still dancing.
No. We can't talk about for others, you know. If you want, my take.
Your take.
About what now? First thing, Ladies was a dancehall icon.
Still is.
In the past.
Still is.
In the past. She can still is.
Okay, go
in
ahead.
The past. Because if it was a police and you left the force, you can't police them.
Ex-police.
You understand me?
Hold on. But you could be a legendary police officer.
No, but you still can't lock me up. And come tell me come stop dropping.
You have a point. Serious.
You do not carry certain authorities again. You can inform a police to lock me up. So and influence your friend them.
We can't say Lady Song is a legendary
No, listen when me I say no. Yeah, Ladies are a legendary dancehall star in her own right. The young was my friend decided she had to go for her Christianity. She had do her Christianity. She had preach her gospel. She had try walking her ways. In desolate places I seek my bread. In desolate places you have to go and spread the message. So I don't see Ladies as long as she keeping her message. You don't the messenger. Just hear the message. Nobody watch the messenger. As long as she keeping abide of the works of the Most High. Because here I know, Father God choose who Him want to carry out certain mission for Him. It's not for me or we to discuss, but through Ladies me say ones that talk about Ladies have a come back a dancehall and you should be doing a pressure the young miss for turn from goodness where she see within herself. Because you can't say a man stop smoke and you tell a man, say, I hear that man, but I want to sleep, I want to tell you. Come on, man. Not because me smoke and it enjoyable to be under the highest grade. The person make a decision, help fulfill that, help them go through them stand. All me say I tear them and tear down the youngness.
Okay.
Frustrate the youngness.
I strongly agree with you. I see she not have the Bible in her right hand and a buckle of alcohol in the left hand or a gun in the left hand. Right? She hasn't done anything against the church since she has joined the church. You get me? So whether or
All
not
right.
if she perform, me look on her like a papa son, a lieutenant
She,
Stitchy. Is there
she,
somebody
she
can
is
train
a
the
proper.
listen?
Listen, she's a performer. This is how she get her bread. She starts say the right thing them. One time me used to say the wrong thing them. Now me start say the right thing them in a way me love. One time me used to draw be a naked picture. Now me start draw people with clothes on. Me think them start tell more.
Still an artist.
You see, I'm still an artist. I am still delivering quality work. Because the dancehall beat where you're depend is the message, and that's where she come from, and she still happen to say, yeah, she can do the dancehall beat and send the same message where she do. Believe me, my girl, King man, I tear them on, tear down the girl, man. The devil at work, man. Believe me, whether she wants to say Jesus Christ or she wants to say, holla, I want the girl make a change and I try and make a step to try. Not me. Yes, she said, if my man left and a day they said, yes, that was then. That was then. So if we compare her with then, that's why them say you must take photograph every 6 months for government purpose. Because every 6 months your features change.
And it's not like say a sing and a sing shit up on a perform or a clash with nobody. She now wear nothing skimpy. So her message, her lifestyle hasn't changed.
Family. If you notice the crowd, let me tell you, see that crowd there? Grooving in the park. I have been to New York and I know about that particular show. That show is a family show. You see, people who don't regularly go to festival at that show. You understand me?
Yeah.
The promoters them try to build the artists them with certain guidelines. You get me? Cause just like how Shaggy have him show. Shaggy build certain artists, but Shaggy has said, yeah, me know. When you do that song here. I know you have a whole catalog, but some of them is not appropriate for the moment. You understand me? So do this. So artists sometimes incorporate, cause just like how them tell Buju Banton, all right, you know, you can't do that song here and that, and you can't fit. You know where the scenario go.
Yeah.
You understand me? Or else infringement, or you don't know because Buju is no normal artist. Buju is on a spotlight. Buju can't say anything where a little artist where it's not been say. And which is the young artist have to be careful when say when him young because the same thing will come back from auntie.
Yo, brother. Me understand what I say.
In this time too.
Yeah.
So ladies star, in my eyes, I live
her truth.
I live a natural life. Because don't expect you to step on the girl foot and the girl now go say, you step on my foot, you know. The girl will step on the foot and take it and say, no, the Bible says you're not for too holy. You're not for too wicked. You're not for too, you understand me? You're not for
too. Yeah, hear me?
Manners.
Brother, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you being here today, isn't it? Or tonight.
Likewise, me there watch you play my song right through my new video, the one I'm sending you a different one. But my sister, you do legal research.
I mean, brother.
You get me?
And I start play again. And yeah, from today me and you talk, I don't know say you're a man who you know exactly how the thing go. You see me I say, you know how
I'm still learning, you know.
Yeah, man.
I'm still learning. I am still learning. Because if it wasn't for these youngsters, I wouldn't survive because you have to learn how for the youth them energy too.
All right, brother. I mean, I say, in closing, what you have to say to Jamaica, to Boombox?
Well, official Boombox Friday. Tune in if you want to watch the show up on a Friday. You know, at 9 time, new time, because you don't know we have audience now. And basically, I want to tell the people themselves, just take care of yourself, take care of the family. We need more unity. We need, and that we need. If we have unity, then the corruption will, you know, and if we have unity, the crime will take time. But as I said, we need unity because unity is a thing where a man can reason, you know. That's the main thing me I talk about.
All right, brother.
Unification of the people, you know.
For
It's
real.
unification, you know.
And look, I know, you see the visual thing on the video, yeah? Me like it. Yeah, one part where 4 guys play domino and 3 of them disappear. That little visual thing, it speak volume.
It's true. No, it's I direct them video them.
Yeah, it show volume.
You know, there's all of the video them when you see put out is I direct them and try to see the concept that people can look into them. At the same time, you know, but if you look on the video, it's something at the back of your head.
Yeah, man. Because I know why they disappear and then gone. But anyhow, Beekie, big up yourself. Enough love, enough long life and sitting. We are talk behind the scene, yeah?
I just want your support and tell the viewers them support my new EP out named Betterment. On digital platform. Yeah, the new EP. I send you all the tracks them for the EP.
Yeah, man.
Give thanks.
Next week.
The EP. The EP that, you know.
Yeah, next week.
Is the EP that.
All right, next week, then time we are going to each song separate, yeah?
All right, just big up yourself and manners and respect.
All right,
yeah?
all right, big up. Enough respect.
And give thanks to the brother and the line.
Yeah, man.
My brother.
Yeah.
Respect.
Manners and respect to you,
big up.
Manners and respect.
All right. All right, Beekie. Hang up, Zin. All right, big up. Yo, lad, you good?
But there, man. I'm telling you, some fought for witness your funeral, you know. So I'm going to say I go on.
I resurrection. I did 3, I know. You understand? I did 3, I know. Then come and the rock move. I do not wonder why I go on. You see me? He link you? Juna, link you?
I think I link him half an hour ago and I said, boy, when I hear no eager, no tough talk from Mike, I hear true, I real talk, true.
Look at him. We objective. When I speak the truth, it don't make sense, me try bash it. You see me I say? You make good point. When I bullshit time, but they don't know, you understand? When I know bullshit, I know bullshit. Yo, alright, share a thing for me and we talk next week, Zane?
Yeah, man, that's the way, man.
Big up on
anytime.
Yeah, big up on There you go, folks. Friday evening, the biggest radio on YouTube. Until next Friday. Big up. 2 hours, eh?